Have you ever considered that your thinking is what is keeping you fat? Welcome back to the JoLynn Braley Show. Today is episode number 361. I've got great news for you. You're only one thought away from the weight loss you crave. Hello, welcome back to the JoLynn Braley Show, or if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. If this is your first time tuning in, my name is JoLynn Braley. I am the permanent weight loss coach and weight loss mindset expert who founded the only diet that really matters. It's the mental diet required for your mind, the inner self diet. The inner self diet is the missing piece that no food diet can give you, and without the right mindset, you're pretty much setting yourself up for failure. And today I'm going to give you a perfect example of this. You see, your mind is the key to the weight loss you crave. And if you don't get a weight loss mindset, then you are missing 92.8% of what makes weight loss easy, what makes it fun, what makes it doable, what makes it possible, what makes it work. And listen to what I said right there, making weight loss easy and fun. That should sound absolutely unbelievable and impossible to you because you don't have a weight loss mindset. And how do I know that you don't have a weight loss mindset? Because you're listening to me right now. You see, if you already had a weight loss mindset, you would be living a healthy lifestyle without any big deal. You wouldn't be sabotaging yourself. You wouldn't be emotionally eating. You wouldn't be binge eating. You wouldn't be telling yourself, I'll get started tomorrow. If you had a weight loss mindset, there'd be no reason to listen to this podcast today. You wouldn't be searching for podcasts about weight loss, about binge eating, about compulsive overeating, about food addiction. Because if you had a weight loss mindset, your behaviors would match, and you wouldn't spend any time on weight loss subjects because you wouldn't need it. All right? Is this making any sense? It's probably very, very difficult for you to imagine, and that's because of your current mindset. All right? That's why. If you had a weight loss mindset, you'd be totally understanding everything that I'm saying, and you'd already be experiencing struggle-free weight loss. But since you don't have a weight loss mindset, you can't believe it. And you know what's really, really exciting is that my weight loss coaching clients break free of their lifelong food and weight struggles even if they don't believe it. You know what is very, very inspiring is when you search in the JoLynn Braley Show for the phrase real results from the inner self diet. Listen to that entire 10-part series and you'll hear 8 of my coaching clients talk about their real life successes and their real life results from getting a weight loss mindset. And one of them, Peggy, she even said that she didn't believe it would work, but she did the steps anyway. She got a weight loss mindset. Weight loss became struggle-free. And guess what happens then? The weight starts coming off, and it's no big deal. So today, I am going to share with you on this topic and give you an example. It's actually an example from one of my clients that I'm coaching right now on this topic of the fact that you are only one thought away from the weight loss you crave. But before we do that, I highly suggest that you go on over to www.easyfunweightloss.com. Download my free 10-step cheat sheet, which will give you 10 steps to make weight loss easy and fun. You could get that right now at www.easyfunweightloss.com. I highly recommend you download that. Gosh, it is such a simple cheat sheet. It's only 4 pages long, and that's including the cover image, the cover of it. So it's 3 pages, very easy to consume. It will really help you out, especially if you take action with what I give you in there. And you can get that right now at www.easyfunweightloss.com. All right, so an example of the fact that you're only one thought away from the weight loss you crave. One of my coaching clients right now, she has been thinking a mantra for over 30 years. And at first when she started thinking it, it wasn't a mantra, but she started thinking it, and then she kept thinking it, and she kept thinking it. Now it's turned into a belief, because a belief is a thought that you've thought over and over and over again. And so now she's really, really, really stuck. But the good news is I am coaching her. She is making progress. But I want to give you this example because it's a very clear, simple example of the fact that your mind is the key to the weight loss you crave. It's all about your mindset. Okay? Here's a very simple way to prove it to yourself. Do you already know what you need to do to lose weight? Why aren't you doing it? Because I bet you anything, you know exactly what you could be doing to lose weight, but you aren't doing it. That right there is the number one sign you don't have a weight loss mindset. All right? If you had a weight loss mindset, you would be doing what you already know works for your body. So let's go back to my current coaching client and let's use her example of this mantra that she has been thinking for over 30 years. The statement is, I just can't get motivated to lose weight. She's been thinking this thought over and over and over and over and over again for over 30 years. It has become a belief. It has become her mantra. And guess what? She just can't get motivated to lose weight. Why? Because that is her thought. It's her belief. And your beliefs determine your behaviors. So here's how the sequence flows. You start thinking, I just can't get motivated to lose weight. You keep thinking it over and over and over again. You feel more and more and more hopeless and depressed. And your behaviors have to match this belief. All right? So what kind of behaviors match the belief of, I just can't get motivated to lose weight? Choosing unhealthy foods, continuing to buy unhealthy fake foods, continuing to overeat on foods, whether they're healthy or not, most of them unhealthy, continuing to tell yourself that tomorrow you'll get back to your healthy eating, Monday you'll get back to your healthy eating, January 1st you'll get back to your healthy eating. It never actually pans out because your behaviors have to match this thought, this mantra, this belief. I just can't get motivated to lose weight. It is so simple. However, it's not necessarily easy to get to the other side of these things because you need to have specific steps. You need a process. You need a system to plug yourself into to begin unwinding the negative mantras, beliefs, and thought patterns that you have in your head that are stopping you right now from losing weight and keeping it off. These negative thought patterns, mantras, beliefs, these statements, this way of thinking, it is keeping you fat because your behaviors match what you're thinking. You cannot live a healthy lifestyle when you're thinking to yourself, I just can't get motivated to lose weight. If you're telling yourself, weight loss is hard, it's impossible, I always fail, well, guess what? You tell yourself these things, what's going to happen? You're going to go get some more McDonald's, go get some more Chinese food. You're going to order more DoorDash, and you're going to keep on eating all of the foods that are keeping you overweight because of what you are thinking, what you are speaking, what you are believing, what you are saying to yourself over and over and over again. And the most dangerous part of all of this are the thoughts that are subconscious that you're not even aware of because they've been with you for so long. So this is my specialty that I help my awesome coaching clients work through in my proven step-by-step system, the Inner Self Diet. It's my signature coaching system that I've been coaching amazing clients through since 2009. Every client who has simply followed my instructions, stayed consistent, and done the steps, they have broken free of their food and weight struggles, and they've changed their eating behaviors as a result, and then they're losing weight. It's pretty amazing. Have you listened to episode number 360 of the JoLynn Braley Show yet? It was last week's episode. Go listen to that for some more inspiration. You can hear Z talking about the fact that, well, you know what? On that audio, that was a snippet from a recent weight loss coaching call. And just this past week, here's a new update. She's only 2 pounds from her goal weight now. Only 2 pounds. And she was extremely stuck on her fears that she'd never, ever be able to get past the 140s again because she hadn't been there for so long. And she had a pair of jeans in the back of her closet, size 6, that even though she had worn them in the past, she had begun believing that she would never be able to wear them again. And I helped her flip the switch on that. Guess what? She's back in her size 6 jeans now. It is pretty awesome. And it's all because she's been doing my proven step-by-step system in the Inner Self Diet to change her head, to change her thinking, to change her mindset. And then when you do that, when you do those steps, they change pretty fast. My coaching clients who just simply do what I give them to do, they are struggle-free with their eating in 8 weeks or less, and then they're losing weight. So you're not going to lose all your weight in 8 weeks. Obviously, let's get real, but you can change your head. You can change your mindset. You could change the real problem so that you will be able to just do the things that work for your body so that you can get that weight off and keep it off, because your behaviors must change. But the only way your behaviors are going to change and stay changed is by changing your mind. You have to change your mind. You can't walk around thinking weight loss is too hard, I'm a big fat slob, because then what are you going to do? If you're in Costco walking around thinking these thoughts, oh, I can't say no to any food. I always have to eat those free things that they give out. And I'm just a big fat slob and I always fail. I can gain 20 pounds overnight over the weekend because I'm such a big loser binge eater. Well, you think all these kinds of thoughts, you're going to go to the, what is that, food counter, the food stand on the way out of Costco where they sell the super cheap food that is extremely fattening, and you're going to go buy more of that food, that junk food, and eat it, and you just keep going on that path because of what you're thinking. All right? Is this making any sense? Are you getting it? And so back to my coaching client who has been thinking this thought for over 30 years, I just can't get motivated to lose weight. This is not Z. Z is a different coaching client. Z is the one who's only 2 pounds from her weight loss goal now, and she's wearing a size 6 in her jeans. This other gal, the one thinking this thought over and over again, she's just begun her journey in the inner self diet. So I've put her on a special mental diet to help her begin moving beyond this stuck place with this thought. And this is going to be the real switch for her. And this is what I'm talking about when I say that you're only one thought away from the weight loss you crave. It really only takes flipping the switch on even one thought to get you over the hump and get you into a new flow, a new momentum where you're beginning to move towards your ideal body. Now, that doesn't mean that everything is done. You still have some more steps to do, some more inner self growth to go through, but it gets you over that hump. It raises your hope and it gets you moving in the right direction. It's just the switch, flipping that switch on one thought. So I'm really, really excited for my coaching client that I'm working with who is in this process of flipping the switch on this thought of, I just can't get motivated to lose weight, because as soon as she's on the other side of that, things are just going to be breaking free for her left and right. I'm super, super excited for her. And I know that she's going to get there because she is an excellent student, if you will. You could call her a student because she is doing her homework. She is doing everything I'm giving her. I'm so impressed with her. She's rocking it, and she is on her way. Grab my special 10-step cheat sheet to successful weight loss. I've put together 10 simple steps that you can use to make weight loss easy and fun. And listen, when you hear me say you can make weight loss easy and fun, it should sound irritating. It should sound impossible. And that is proof that you don't have a weight loss mindset yet. The good news is you can get a weight loss mindset. That is what I coach my coaching clients through when I'm coaching with them. But you can go over right now to www.easyfunweightloss.com. You can instantly download my free 10-step cheat sheet. I love it. I think it's really awesome. You can give me your feedback on it. After you download it and after you read it, it will be really, really fast because it's really only 3 pages of content. The 4th page is the cover sheet. So I'm really, really excited about it. Get my 10-step cheat sheet to successful weight loss to make weight loss easy and fun. Get it now at www.easyfunweightloss.com. All right, grab pen and paper. I have 3 questions for you to ask yourself for the purpose of you helping yourself to raise your level of self-awareness so that you can begin moving towards the body of your dreams. If you do not get pen and paper and write each of these questions down and then write your answers down pen on paper, you're really not going to get very much out of this. You need to take the time if you're willing to invest the time in yourself. Hey, if you're not willing to invest just a couple minutes in yourself, how are you ever going to get to your goal weight and stay there? Because that takes time. It takes time to do things. You have to cook your healthy meals. You've got to prep your meals. You've got to portion them out. There's many things that are involved in living a healthy lifestyle. If you're not willing to take just a couple minutes for yourself, sit down, both feet flat on the floor, get out of your head, get into yourself, get present, stop the spinning in your head, then, how are you going to get to where you want to go? Does this make sense? And hey, this is a completely free weight loss podcast here. So it's just kind of a test that you can give yourself of how willing you really are to change. I love what John Assaraf says. He says, You're either committed or you're just interested. If you're only interested in changing what you don't like, you're not going to do anything. Only if you're committed to finally getting that weight off and keeping it off are you going to actually take real action. And this little step here of writing down 3 questions and writing your answers down, this is child's play. It's child's play, really. And you can pause this podcast to get your pen and paper and to take the time you need. All right, so first question. By the way, there's a connection that occurs between your head, hand, and heart when you write pen on paper. You can't get that connection typing on a keyboard. You don't get that connection at all when you just listen to me talk. First question. What are all of the negative thoughts, the fat thoughts? What are all of my fat thoughts that I tell myself that are standing in my way of the weight loss I crave? What is fat, by the way? You might want to write this on your paper. Fat is F.A.T, fear-attracting thoughts. Your fat thinking is, for example, this thought that my current coaching client, the one who just started, thinking, I just can't get motivated to lose weight. This is a fat thought. Thinking to yourself, I'm a loser, I can never stick with healthy eating. That's a fat thought. That is fat thinking. Fear-attracting thoughts. It's going to put fat on your body also because your behaviors are going to match. So write down all of your negative thinking that is causing you to continue to do what you're doing because you don't believe that you really deserve to lose weight. You don't believe you really can do it. And the reason that you believe these things is because of your fat thinking, all of this negative thinking. All right? Are you following me? Make it really simple. Just write down all of the negative stuff that you tell yourself, especially about your body and your weight and your eating and food and yourself and your self-image and your self-esteem and your self-confidence. It's all connected, all of it. So write it all down. It might take you about 15 minutes or so. So you just need to pause the podcast. Second question, what do I need to do to move beyond all of this fat thinking? What do I need to do? Because see, here's the thing, and I'll give you a clue. This is one of the 10 steps in my 10-step cheat sheet, which you can download right now at easyfunweightloss.com. I highly recommend that you go grab that. It's super simple. One of the 10 steps is you've got to create a daily practice for your mind. Because if you don't have a daily practice in place, how are you ever going to change the current mindset you have to turn it into a weight loss mindset? These things are not going to change overnight. You've got to have a system in place that you are taking action with daily, even if it's only 10 minutes a day, and you are making real progress every day to chip away at that fat thinking and replace it with a weight loss mindset. Okay, so this second question here, what are you going to do? What are you doing to change all of this fat thinking? Number 3 question, what would you need to think in order to get to your goal weight and stay there? What would you need to think and believe about yourself? Not just think it, you got to believe it. What would you need to think and believe about yourself in order to get all the way to your goal weight and stay there? Remember, your mind leads your body. This is a fact. If you don't believe me, that's okay. It's not going to change it. It won't change it. And here's how you know. This is a great way to prove this to yourself. How many food diets do you already have possession of? How many food diets have you done in the past, and have you read about, have you executed, have you implemented? Some of the most common ones are Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, paleo, low carb. Okay, these are some of the most common diet plans out there, and they will work for the majority of people if you do them. I'm not saying that they're sustainable. I'm not saying that they're necessarily healthy as a lifestyle either. The only thing that I really advocate is eating regular, real food and using portion control. It's a whole way of eating that works great for me. But the point here is, how many times have you lost weight in the past only to gain it all back? How many diets do you already know? Have you already done? Have you already attempted? And you did have some success, but then you stopped doing them. All right? Are you following me? Okay? So the point is, you know what you could be doing, but you're not doing it. Why aren't you doing it? It's because of your thinking. It's because of your mind. It's because of your mindset. And you also have a current running underneath everything that is conscious to you of unconscious, hidden patterns, hidden beliefs, hidden subsystems of more fat thinking that it's not aware. You're not aware of it, okay? You're not aware of it because it's been there so long, because you've done it so long. So even my coaching client, who she's very aware, well, actually, that's not true. She wasn't aware before I started working with her. She did not realize why she was having such a hard time. But myself, as the coach, as the objective professional, and because of my skills and my talents and my ability to hear the boing, I heard the boing when she was talking, and I knew exactly what one of her biggest challenges was. And it's this statement, I just can't get motivated to lose weight. She was not aware of this. So I gotta point that out, that you can even be saying things and thinking things, but you're not aware of how it's stopping you. And the reason that you're not aware of it is because you live with it. It's just become a part of your normal way of life. And this is a reason why coaching is the fastest way to get from where you are to where you want to be. It is the fastest way out, because none of us can be objective with ourselves. That's the example that I just gave you right now. Does this make sense? So, yeah, she wasn't aware that this was such a big problem. And I could hear it though. And I jumped on it and I was like, hey, you want to do something about this? She's like, yes. What should I do? I said, here's what you're going to do. And she's in the process of that right now as we speak, because she's working with that daily with the steps I gave her to go on this specific personal mental diet for herself. And it's really exciting. And the main reason I'm so excited about her is because she follows through and she does exactly what I give her to do. You can't ask for anything more than that. That's all you can do. All you can do is start from where you are right now and begin taking new and different action with steps that have been proven to work. And then you keep walking the path, and then you get to where you want to go. Do you want help to do this for yourself? Do you want to be my next success story? Do you want to actually change your mind so that you could change your body and make weight loss no big deal? Make it struggle-free. Make it easy and fun. Again, when you hear me say these words right now, it should sound unbelievable to you because you don't have a weight loss mindset. So it's good that it sounds unbelievable, because if it sounded believable, then that would mean that you were already where you need to be. And then why would you be listening to me right now? That wouldn't make any sense at all, right? The thing is, though, it's not enough just to say that you want to change. It's not enough just to say that you want to lose weight. You have to do something radically different in order to get radically different results. And wouldn't you agree that radically different results for you would be breaking through your barriers, your personal barriers that are keeping you stuck, so that you can get to the place where it is no big deal for you to live healthy and fit, to live a healthy lifestyle, to get that weight off and keep it off. But you have to show with your actions that you really mean it. You have to show that you're really serious about doing something totally new and different for yourself. And so I have a challenge for you. If this really is you, if you really are serious about ending your food and weight battles once and for all, because you're going to change your mind. That's the whole key. That's 92.8% of it. Then I have a challenge for you that is super, super simple, and it only involves 10 minutes. 10 minutes. My challenge for you is to go over to 10minuteweightlosscall.com, opt in with your first name and email address, and I want you to fill out the application on the next page. That's an application for a 10-minute weight loss call with me. It's totally free, and there's actually not even any opportunity during just 10 minutes for you to purchase anything at all. Sorry to let you down, but that's not going to happen. This is just simply a 10-minute weight loss call with me to find out more about where you're at and if or how I could possibly help you break free of your own personal food and weight struggles. It's just 10 minutes. It's totally free. And you need to start by opting in at 10minuteweightlosscall.com. That could be your first step to freedom from the struggle. But it won't be if you don't take action with it. There's no way to get new results in your life if you don't take new action. It's just a fantasy if you're not backing up your words with action. So once again, if you really are serious about getting to your ideal weight, about ending the struggle, about stopping the binge eating, stopping the emotional eating, stopping the drama in your head, stopping the struggle, changing your mind to change your body, then start now by going over to 10minuteweightlosscall.com, opt in with your first name and email address, complete the application on the next page. An application is required because, gosh, it's only a 10-minute phone call, and there's no way that I can find out as much about you as I need to know in just 10 minutes. So we got to have that application before we can get on that totally free 10-minute phone call. Okay? Once again, the web address you need to go to is 10minuteweightlosscall.com. I'm JoLynn Braley, permanent weight loss coach, founder of the Inner Self Diet, the most important diet there is. It's the mental diet required if you want to stop struggling with your eating and your weight once and for all. Remember, you're only one thought away from the weight loss you crave. And as always, I wish you your best life living inside of your ideal body. Yay!